Gastric ulcers are a reality for up to 90% of racehorses in training and around 75% of event horses too. And it's widely accepted that one of the contributing factors is a lack of forage in the diet. Horses don't salivate in anticipation of food. Also, unlike humans, horses constantly produce stomach acid, and it's hydrochloric acid, so it's strong stuff. It's fine in the horse under normal situations when they're out eating grass, because they'll be plucking away at grass 16 hours a day. In stables, what we end up with is a situation where a horse gets his ration of hay and eats it very quickly. There's been some studies to suggest that actually a horse only needs to go about 4 hours without eating anything before the pH in the stomach, the acidity of the stomach, gets worse. The other thing that forage does is it creates like a mat on the surface of the contents of the stomach. It's like a little fibre mat that sits there, and any kind of movement in the horse, the mat will stop the acid from splashing up. Now, the horse's stomach has got a lower region which is acid tolerant, and there's a top part of the stomach which is not so tolerant. When the acid splashes into the upper half, that's where we seem to see most of these ulcers. And let's not shy away from the fact that ulcers can actually cause quite a lot of pain. And if you're in pain, you're not going to perform very well. Taking a long stem of forage, which induces chewing, induces a lot more saliva, and that saliva buffers the stomach acid, plus you get the forage mat that sits on top of the contents of the stomach. That stops the acid splashing up and causing gastric ulcers. The forager, of course, has been shown to extend feeding time by double, which is above and beyond any hay net that's been tested to date. And so not only do you have the benefits of the low stress eating that a forager creates, you also have a trickle effect going into the stomach, which is much more natural and similar to what happens out in a paddock on grass.